What's up musos, it's Rikki here and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm a singer-songwriter and I play a lot of guitars. I just recorded my debut album last month and it is set to be released next year, so watch this space. During the recording session, the producer and I used mostly plugins to record my album. All of the beats, the bass, the guitars, even the mic, the vocal mic, we were using a digital plugin. We're sort of like a modern musician, you can call that. Christmas is around the corner and Black Friday as well, so I thought that why not make this video about gifts you can give for modern musician, or maybe gifts for yourself. The first one is pedal profilers. Personally, as a guitarist, I've been using Kemper since 2021 and I've been loving it ever since. There are a lot of very good pedal profilers out there, and I'm not talking about multi-effects. The difference between them are profilers like Kemper, Quad Cortex, Fender Tone Master, which I did a video review the other day. I performed my original song, so please check it out. There are built-in amps, there are pedals, everything is there. All you need to rock out on stage is just one thing. Personally, living in a city, if I'm using the public transport, it's amazing to just have a Kemper to carry rather than an amp and pedal board and a guitar. Yes, a pedal profiler. There are a bunch of them out there. Feel free to check it out yourself. The next one is plugins. Any plugins would be great. So for my recording for my album, my guitar sounds, 2 songs were plugins from HX Stomp, because they offer some kind of interesting fuzz sound. The rest of them, I use Mateus Asato's plugin, which is from Neural. Feel free to check it out. It's so versatile. You can hear it in my record next year when it comes out. My producer, he's had this Steven Slate mic, which was £500, but he had this plugin which is able to mimic or replace that mic. It's sort of like a Kemper for the mic. So I was singing into that Steven Slate mic. He literally was using this mic called Sony C800 if I'm not wrong. It cost £12,000. Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, Eminem, Rihanna, Drake use that mic too. It makes things so accessible. I mean, you can argue that it sounds different, blah blah blah, but yeah, are getting that sound because technology is great right now. So oh yeah, I sang in a £12,000 mic. And also, if you love that jokes, puns, of course my Christmas Baubles have to pitch this because it's my merch. So this is a limited one-time merch. All of the profits will go towards my album. I still need to make music videos, marketing, and all sorts. Even though the album recording is done, it's not really done. I hope you would consider getting the Rikki Christmas Bauble. Link in the description to grab it. And the next one is the Soundbrenner Watch. Why this watch? This is a very innovative tool for musicians to kind of practice their rhythm. I personally wish that 10 years ago I had this. I will improve much quicker and better. Anyway, they kindly sent this to me to try it out. I know that it has helped so many musicians. I've looked around the internet. It really improves your rhythm. It's not an overnight thing. You have to kind of practice with it every day. If you're interested in this, my affiliated link is in the description below, so feel free to check it out. And of course, the next one is Swiss Army knives. I love Swiss Army knives. I'm a freak. I have quite a few of them. These are just so useful for musicians, especially if you're a traveling musician. Just want a quick fix on your your guitar or pedal board. If someone wants to pop open a bottle of wine, there you go. You have corkscrew here, and also generic screwdrivers. I have a small one. I always carry. Well, I don't actually always carry it. I think it's illegal to carry a knife. Look at this. This is like a little plier that I keep it in my guitar bag. At home, I always have this, which is like a knife. Basically open all my boxes. Look at it's so dirty. It's fun to have a big knife to open letters and boxes. And of course I have like a big Leatherman one, another Leatherman. I never used this, but it's like a skater ones, which is very cute. Swiss Army knives are great. There are literally so many sizes, so many different types. Personally love like Victorinox and Leatherman. I'm not paid by them. It's only what I like and what I have. If you're a modern musician, you probably would be playing through backing tracks. I love having in-ears. It's because you're just free to move around. Because imagine if you have a monitor in front of you, you can't really move. I find it very comforting to play with metronome, the backing track as well, because it sounds very full rather than just like a 4-piece band. That's my personal take. My personal favorite are like these KZs. They are made in China. They have 10 drivers in there. I basically had a cheap Shure, which was like £99 over here in the UK. I used it for like a few years, and I think think it broke. I was basically hunting for in-ears and I didn't know what to go for, the expensive ones, because it's such a huge investment. And so I found this. I was like, I'll try it out. It sounded better than the £99 one, and it only cost me £35 in the past. Yeah, I always tell myself I'm going to use this until I play for Dua Lipa. I might change to the expensive ones. It's a joke, but who knows? Maybe I'll play for her. One can dream. Anyway, I have my affiliated link for this in-ears as well. I love that it costs less than £50 and it sounds better than the £99 version. Here are the 6 gifts that I think absolutely every modern musician should have. And whilst you're here, why not check out my Christmas Guitar Shred playlist?